Hello, SmartBear Community. Today we are talking with Ashutosh Anshu, also known as Avid Coder. Ashutosh demonstrates excellent skills in our API communities, SoapUI Pro and SoapUI Open Source. Let's learn more about him. Hi Ashutosh, how are you?
Hi Tanya, hi community. How are you guys?
Could you please start with a short introduction of yourself? Where are you from? What do you do in your spare time?
Yeah, I am basically from Bihar region of India,
Mhm.
but currently I'm staying in Bangalore, which is the Silicon Valley of India. So as a software engineer, I work in an MNC, which is Mindtree Limited, and I have experience of around 4 years in working in IT industry, and I have worked on like numerous tools such as Selenium, Ready API, SmartBear. One more tool is like Collaborator,
Mhm.
and I worked in Protector also, so I've got expertise in some of the tools also. So like from starting only, I've worked in automation only, and starting like 3 or 4 years, I started like working only in automation tool such as UI automation like Selenium and all those things. Then I moved to API testing, and then I got to know about this tool from my company managers and all, and they gave me like, okay, we can start doing working on this tool also.
Mhm.
And in my spare time, I do blogs. I have my own website. I do some technical blogs which is related to like my automation background or anything related to like aptitude testing and all like that. I have one website where I like keep on helping people who are really in need of jobs and all. So I help them with their like upskilling their technical skills, upskilling their aptitude problems and all. Yeah, and I have like keen interest in fixing electronic goods and all. So yeah, that's it. My like that's what I like.
That's
This
interesting. So, do you like helping people? You like teaching people not only in the Smart Bay community, but also this is like your hobby.
yes, kind of hobbies actually. So in my spare time, I do all those things actually.
That's interesting. So, and if we return to the beginning of your career, how did it happen that you choose the software quality testing field?
Yeah, actually, I was put into development team, and then I thought like this is not what I'm liking. That job, like the job was okay actually, but I thought like this is something which I have done in colleges also, like working with the project mates and developing the things and all. So I wanted something interesting. So one of my colleague who was working automation testing, I didn't know about all those things in automation testing, and he showed me something in this one tool, IBM Rational Functional Tester tool, which is used to automate the UIs and all. So he was doing something and he wrote some code, and then
Mhm.
he said like idle, and he told like, okay, you will see something will happening here, like automatically website will be opening, automatically something will be clicking, and all those things will be being automated here. So I just saw it and I was really interested. I was like, oh wow, this is good actually. I want to learn this thing, and what is this actually? What is this tool, and what is the what is basically this automation testing. So he showed me some little bit of insight on that, and then I got to know about this tool, and kept on exploring the tools and all in market, which of the tools are really being used like heavily in this market. So and I got to know about the tools and all, and then it also depends on the managers and all. They gave me this tool, that tool, and I kept on exploring and got to learn the things.
That's great. So, you used to work in both shoes. You were a developer, and now you are a software quality engineer, right? You may know the answer to the war which happens between developers and testers. So you know this is what that testers say that developers did some wrong thing. Developers say that testers cannot test or something like this. So, what do you think about this war, and how do you fight with them?
See, I actually don't fight with them, and I have friendship with all the teammates, which we have developers from support team also, and from the tester teams also. So what I do, like if I see something, some issue is there. So and also I have never been a like kind of team actually. So I from automation testing, let's say I am the only guy, and from development team there's only one guy, and from supporting there's only one guy. So I never worked with like kind of team actually. So I never had a fight with anyone, like how people fight. Okay, this is a bug, and this is not working, and we will raise a Jira ticket for that, and we'll raise any rally ticket, anything, any defect tracking tool we can use. So I never like faced this kind of issues before, and I think I will never face in future, because I'm very lucky to work single-handedly individually in any team. So I never had this kind of situations as of now.
Okay, that's great. That's interesting. I see that in SmartBear, you're in the SmartBear community. You are actively participating in both SoapUI Pro and SoapUI Open Source communities. So, do you use both of these tools, or did you migrate from SoapUI Open Source to SoapUI Pro? Because that's why you know SoapUI Open Source. So, what is happening?
See, when what happened, like in the year of 2016, I guess, yeah, and that year I got to know about this tool, and I saw the people use Citrix and Citrix desktop, client desktop, and there it was installed, SoapUI open source.
Hmm.
So I thought, what is this kind of tool actually? And I just opened it, and I just saw this. I had free time, so I just saw this, and I searched in Google, and what is this tool actually, and
Hmm.
got to know about this open source. So I asked one of my senior. He told me that testing, and you can write some automation scripts also there if you don't want to like go through all the like he told data source, data steps, sorry, data link and all those things, but I didn't do that. So I just okay, fine, fine, fine. But later on, I got chance in year of 2017, like month of November. I got this tool SoapUI NG Pro. Okay, so at that time, I thought, okay, I can see this tool. What is this tool? And all. Then I got to know about this community at that time only, because I searched in Google, and a lot of many answers used to be given by
Hmm.
people such as M. Siadek, NM Rao, Tristan Ogre, and like one more, your name was there. Then Nastia Kovina was there.
Hmm.
So I remember all these people from last 1.5 years. It's been in this community. So these people like helped me like anything to like upskill my knowledge in SoapUI NG Pro and Ready API Pro, Ready API. And like whenever I used to ask questions and had any query about this tool, I used to pose the question, and I used to get the answer within like half an hour.
Wow.
So I was really happy. Okay, so I was really happy. Like, and at that time, like people were really active. Not so much active, but like these 4 or 5 people were really active on this tool, and they used to help me like anything. And then later on, when I joined, I thought, okay, I got help from people. I got to know the things. Now at that time, I started I had worked on building the framework also in the API for my client. So they were really happy with that thing. I think I have already mentioned this in Wintertainment 2018 for
Hmm.
already discussed. So at that time only, I thought, okay, okay, fine, this tool really good. I should work on that, and I kept on exploring, and I got to know each and everything about this tool now. And still, my some of the areas still I'm lagging behind, which is like environment area, which I have not worked, and which is one more is JDBC area, like any database connection in SoapUI NG Pro. I never worked. So all this area I want to explore. So I'm not saying that I'm really expert. I will keep on exploring. I keep on answering the people which people were asking, and I get to know from the people only. So and later on, I help the people on that basis.
So, but definitely, we think you're a great expert in the SoapUI Pro, and we are very appreciate all your contribution to the Smart BI community. And so, I see that you're very passionate about the SoapUI Pro. And could you please specify like top 5 SoapUI Pro features which you like the most, or maybe which you use in your work the most?
Yeah, so I will explain you a little bit on in brief about my framework only, what I designed.
Sure.
So so if I use SoapUI open source, I have to write the code for Excel connection, Excel sync code and all. So how the data will go to the Excel or write to the code and everything. And if I use Ready API, which has like a lot of features, which is really it's really good actually. All the features are there. And you don't have to write the code for the data source. I mean, getting the data from the Excel.
Hmm.
Then you don't have to like write the code for like writing it back to the Excel. So all those things will be done by the data sync. Then you have data generators, all those things. Then you have like property file where you can property steps where you can add all those things. And the most important thing which client likes always is like reporting tool, which is the best thing in SoapUI, sorry, Ready API. And what you don't have to do anything. You just uh, after the execution, automatically the report will be generated in PDF format. Either you can customize from your side, writing the code, or else you can use the same PDF file or JUnit file to show to the client. And the first time they will, the client will really impressed with the reporting tool. They're really happy. Okay, this is the reporting. You don't have to do anything. Automatically, everything is being generated. So it's really good. I mean, impressive. So these are the features, and the most important features, which is like I like, is the reporting only. So best feature. And other things like we same thing like data source, data stats, the data generator we have, a data sync we have. So these all things.
Thanks. That's very interesting. I'm sure that will be very interesting for new users who are just starting using Ready API. So, and if we return to the SmartBear community, you joined the SmartBear community. You participated in the community by asking questions, and this year, at the beginning of the year, you earned the community leader status. This is the quarterly status, right, which we announce for our top community contributors. So can you suggest for people who want to be community leaders what they need to do in order to earn this status?
Say all those things depends on your your adaptability, your possessiveness for some of the things. Like if you like something, you should go for it. If you don't like, don't go for it. So for my thing, I would say like I like technical things which are related to automation. So I go behind that. Okay. So if anything like related to automation, I'll go and I'll ask the people. I'll get to know the people. So it's all about like getting to know the things and all. So I can't say about other people why they would not be liking or why they will be liking this particular tool or like this community. It all depends on their mind whether they are really interested in this tool or they are really interested in automation or and the market values. And I know this tool is really getting what do you say exploring market. So people are knowing this tool like anything. If you go to any company's interviews, they will ask, you know, SoapUI, you know, SoapUI or advanced version or Ready API, you know, AQ Lite. They also all those things, tools and all. So even I was interviewed multiple number of times for different organizations, so they also ask all those things. So I would say it's like if you are really interested in technical things which are related to API and automation, all other tools also are being have are designed by SmartBear, like for test companies there for UI automation and collaborator for code reviews and all those things. So I'm not also at that stage to like suggest people. I will just say that yeah, you can join this community, you can get to learn the things, and also best thing is that you will get kudos, and based on kudos you will get monthly rewards and all. And so that's really good, and you can buy some Amazon gift voucher for yourself, and that's a good thing actually.
So anyway, kudos are always great thing. I always say this. So thanks a lot for your interview. Thanks a lot for your valuable contribution to our Smart Bay community. We really appreciate it. Do you have anything to add, or do you want to say hi to someone in the Smart Bay community? So it's your time.
Yeah, I will say hi to M. Sedek, Marsha, Anem Rao, and to you and Nastya Kovrina. So these are my favorite people in this community. So these people help me like anything. And in future, I think people will be saying my name also if somebody will be getting interviewed by you. So they deserve this thing because they help me like anything. So I should appreciate them. Yeah, that's it. And I'm really privileged to be here and getting interviewed by you, like such a community manager from SmartBear.
Thanks.
So I'm really happy. So you invited for this opportunity, and like it's a big day for me. So I'm happy.
Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot for your time. See you in the Smart Bay community.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Tanya.
Thank
All the
you.
best.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.